Have you ever walked into a room full of people and felt that overwhelming wave of anxiety? The fear of not knowing what to say, of being judged, or of not fitting in. It's something we all experience. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, already had the perfect solution to this problem? Their wisdom can help you confidently talk to anyone, anytime, without fear or hesitation. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 Stoic techniques that will completely transform the way you approach conversations. These techniques aren't just about talking, they're about connecting, understanding, and showing up as the most confident version of yourself. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know how to talk to anyone, you'll have the tools to leave a lasting impression every single time. And if you're ready to build a life of strength and connection, hit that subscribe button and join the Stoic Stand family. Here at Stoic Stand, we're all about mastering life with ancient wisdom and practical strategies. You're not just subscribing to a channel, you're joining a movement of people committed to becoming their best selves. Let's dive in and make those powerful connections today. Number 1, the power of saying less. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling like you talked too much, revealing more than you intended, or worse, feeling unheard? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "Let silence be your goal for the most part." Why? Because silence speaks louder than words, and saying less gives your words more weight. Think about this. When tragedy strikes or life feels overwhelming, we're often drawn to those who don't drown us in chatter, but instead listen and speak with purpose. Imagine being that person, calm, collected, and intentional. That's the power of saying less. The story of Epictetus, born a slave but rising to become one of Stoicism's greatest teachers, is a testament to this principle. Epictetus taught that controlling your words is a way of controlling yourself. He knew that in moments of anger, fear, or insecurity, saying too much often betrays our emotions. By speaking less, he preserved his dignity, even in the harshest circumstances. In your own life, practice this. Pause before you speak. Ask yourself, does this add value? The next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to fill every silence. You'll notice something incredible. People will lean in, respect you more, and value what you say. Words are like currency, and when spent wisely, they make you rich in connection. Mastering the power of saying less isn't just a technique, it's a mindset shift. It's about choosing strength over insecurity, clarity over noise. And when you do this, you'll find that confidence isn't something you chase, it's something you naturally embody. Number 2, shifting your focus for better conversations. Have you ever gone into a conversation worried about what others might think of you? Afraid of saying the wrong thing or not sounding smart enough? It's a feeling we all know. But here's the truth. The secret to better conversations lies in shifting your focus away from yourself and onto the other person. The Stoics believed that connection starts with empathy. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Instead of obsessing over how you appear, shift your energy toward truly understanding the other person. Ask questions. Be curious. When you focus on them, something magical happens. Their walls come down and a real connection forms. Picture this. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor with the weight of the empire on his shoulders, still made time to listen to his people. He didn't just talk to impress or command, he listened to understand. Even in his meditations, he reminds himself to approach others without judgment and with genuine curiosity. This is how he earned the loyalty of his people, not through grand speeches, but through his ability to connect on a human level. Here's a practice. The next time you're in a conversation, stop worrying about how you'll respond. Instead, pay full attention to the person speaking. Notice their tone, their emotions, their story. When you do this, not only will you make them feel valued, but you'll feel more confident because you're no longer trapped in self-doubt. This simple shift in focus can transform how people see you. They'll remember how you made them feel, not how perfectly you spoke. And over time, you'll realize that connecting with others isn't about being flawless. It's about being present, empathetic, and real. Number 3, the secret to building connection. What if I told you that the secret to building a deep connection with anyone isn't about impressing them, but about showing them that they matter? In a world where everyone is rushing to be heard, the rarest and most powerful act is simply making someone feel seen. The Stoics understood this profoundly. Seneca wrote, "We have been born into a large community, and all our works are for the benefit of society." True connection stems from recognizing that we are all part of the same human experience, one of struggles, triumphs, and shared emotions. Think of a time when you were going through a personal tragedy, feeling isolated or misunderstood. Now, imagine someone truly listening to you, not judging, not interrupting, but simply being there. That's connection. And it's a gift you can give to others. Consider Marcus Aurelius. Despite his power as emperor, he often reminded himself to treat others with kindness and patience, knowing they were fighting battles he couldn't see. He practiced seeing others not as adversaries or strangers, but as fellow travelers in life's journey. To apply this, start small. When you're speaking to someone, acknowledge their emotions. If they share a struggle, respond with empathy instead of solutions. For example, instead of saying, "You'll be fine," try, "That sounds tough. I'm here for you." These simple acts build bridges that words alone cannot. The secret to connection is realizing that every person you meet has a story filled with pain, dreams, and humanity. When you honor that, you unlock something incredible: trust, respect, and relationships that truly matter. And in doing so, you not only transform how others feel, but how you see yourself. Number 4, mastering timing and clarity in dialogue. Have you ever said something you regretted because you spoke too soon? Or maybe you've been in a conversation where the perfect response came to you, but it was too late. Timing and clarity in dialogue can make or break your connection with others, and the Stoics understood this better than anyone. Epictetus taught, "It is better to slip with the feet than with the tongue." Why? Because words once spoken cannot be taken back. Mastering timing means learning to pause, reflect, and choose your words carefully, especially in emotional moments. Imagine a tragedy, a heated argument with someone you love. Words are exchanged in anger, cutting deeper than intended. The damage lingers, often far longer than the argument itself. Now picture the opposite: someone who pauses before responding, someone who speaks with calm clarity, diffusing tension instead of fueling it. That's the power of mastering timing. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of restraint. As emperor, he faced constant challenges and criticism. Yet, instead of reacting impulsively, he practiced patience, ensuring his words carried wisdom and purpose. This restraint wasn't weakness, it was strength, and it earned him the respect of his people. In your own life, practice this. When someone speaks to you, take a breath before responding. If emotions are high, give yourself permission to pause and say, "Let me think about that." Clarity in your words also means saying what you mean and meaning what you say. No vague half-truths or empty promises. When you master timing and clarity, you become a person others trust. Your words hold weight because they are thoughtful, intentional, and kind. And that, my friends, is how you build conversations that leave an impact and relationships that stand the test of time. Number 5, using body language to enhance your message. We often think that what we say is the most important part of a conversation, but in reality, it's how we say it that leaves the strongest impression. The Stoics understood the power of non-verbal communication. Seneca once said, "We are not distressed by the events themselves, but by our judgment about them." This principle extends to how we communicate. Our body language can either strengthen or undermine our words. Imagine a moment of great loss or frustration. The most comforting presence isn't someone who speaks endlessly, but someone whose body language shows empathy, gentle eye contact, a steady posture, and a calm, open demeanor. In those moments, you don't need many words. The message is already being delivered. Marcus Aurelius, a ruler faced with constant turmoil, learned that how he carried himself spoke volumes to his people. His calm composure, even in the face of war and personal loss, conveyed strength and confidence. People didn't just listen to his speeches, they were moved by the silent power of his presence. In your own life, use your body to reinforce your message. Stand tall, but remain relaxed. Maintain eye contact to show that you're fully engaged. If someone is sharing something difficult, lean in slightly to show interest. Your body language can express empathy, confidence, and respect, sometimes more than words ever could. When you align your body with your message, you create a powerful, authentic connection. People will feel your presence before they hear your words. And that silent connection is often what makes conversations truly unforgettable. If you found these Stoic techniques valuable, imagine how much more you can transform your communication and confidence with these timeless principles. The Stoic wisdom shared here is just the beginning, and there's so much more to uncover on this journey. If you're ready to take your life to the next level with the strength of Stoicism, hit that subscribe button and join the Stoic Stand family. By subscribing, you're not just getting content, you're gaining access to a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves every single day. This is your space to grow, learn, and evolve through the lens of ancient wisdom and practical life lessons. So, hit subscribe and let's walk this Stoic path together. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Stay strong, stay grounded, and keep standing tall. See you in the next video.